Hello, everyone. Um, this this is a political report, political risk report on Germany, and my name is Omar, and my co-author was Richard Klein. So one of the first things that I wanted to discuss regarding Germany was the regime, and some general facts about Germany. So Germany's population is about 80 million people. Germany has it does not have a military draft, so it's military service only. The national language of Germany is German. Germany has no national religion, and Germany does not have birthright citizenship. So the only way to become a German citizen is to either be the children, the, to be the child or descendant of a German citizen, or to have to eventually get it through residency from your parents. So one of the more important things about Germany is the regime changes after World War II. So the one of the first regime changes after World War II was the occupation of Germany, right? The occupation of Germany by Allied powers following World War II. So West Germany was occupied by France, Britain, and the U.S., and East Germany was occupied by Russia. And then these two countries became very, very different. West Germany became one country. All three zones, the American and the British and the French zones combined and became West Germany. And then Berlin was split into two. And East Germany became a Russian, a Soviet satellite state. The second major regime change, was the reunification of Germany in 1990. This is following the fall of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War. Now going to some political risks facing Germany, both external and internal. Externally speaking, Germany does not have a whole lot. There's not any major conflicts that it has with neighboring countries. However, it does face a migrant crisis, which is still there. However, it was worse a few years ago. This is kind of a combination between a internal and external risk. Obviously, the migrant crisis is a result of the civil war in Syria and other problems in the Middle East. But migrants coming into Germany has caused problems for Germany. There's a huge backlash against migrants, and that has resulted in the rise of populist and nationalist parties in Germany and across Europe as well. Neo-Nazi groups as well have found some strength following the migrant crisis. Also, there's a growth in homelessness and unemployment as a result of so many migrants, and of course the backlash against them as well. In 2015, 2016, there were some sexual assault cases, a large number of them, during New Year's Eve, and that was blamed on migrants partly, and so that has resulted in backlash. There was a slight rise in crime as well. Germany's economy overall is doing well, so it does not face a huge political risk from its economy, of course, unless it's not able to recover from COVID. The next point is some development trends in Germany. Economically speaking, East Germany, West Germany has done really, really well, but East Germany had a lot of difficulty. However, reunification took a toll initially on both West and East Germany, but has improved the economy in East Germany. However, differences still exist in the economies, with unemployment being higher on the East and the West being generally wealthier. Politically speaking, Germany has a very high polity score. It's a score of 10, which is the highest you can be. So it's a very democratic. But this is West Germany. East Germany was a lot lower. Following the reunification, obviously, East Germany political polity score jumped up to a 10 as well. The rule of law. So in Germany, we see that economic freedom has been relatively high and has stayed consistently high. And the murder rate and the homicide rate is very low. However, due to, again, the migrant crisis, there has been some slight upticks in that. And then we have the two turnover test. So this is a test to see basically how strong the democracy is in Germany. So the first test is for the Chancellor of Germany. And the first turnover was in 1998, where the Social Democratic Party and the Green Party, their coalition took power from the Christian Liberal coalition, taking the chancellorship and taking the parliament, or the Bundestag. And then the next turnover was in 2005, where the Social Democratic Party lost its power and votes to the Christian Democratic Union, and Angela Merkel became the chancellor. The next turnover test is for the president. The president is largely ceremonial, but it does have some powers. 1999, there was a turnover, and then in 2004 as well, there was a turnover between the ruling parties and who controlled the presidency. So again, Germany passes both this test and the previous one. COVID-19, Germany had considerable success in the beginning, controlling the pandemic. However, late in late fall and early winter, Germany had difficulty, and it was not able to control the spike as well. Citizens were tired of the lockdowns. And as Germany is preparing for its third wave, it may not have enough vaccines, and so it's trying to place new restrictions for that. The predictions for Germany is that in 5 years, the best case prediction is that Germany continues its economic growth and continues to be a producer of machines, vehicles, chemicals, and a manufacturing hub. And politically, if Germany maintains its stability and is able to deal with the problem of the migrant crisis, and also the issue of citizenship, then Germany looks like it's in a good position. However, in 5 years from now, it could also be that the economy starts tanking due to a major change in policies, and also the political risks that are there from the migrant crisis as well could result in some serious problems for Germany. Thank you. This is just my references for the different sources that I used.